Start by unzipping the bag and removing the contents. Inside you'll find 8 corner junctions, 3 sets of 4 labeled tent poles, and the tent body. First, fully unfold the tent body. Then find the 2 zipper poles on the inside floor of the tent. Grab the zipper pole on the right and fully unzip the floor counterclockwise around the bottom of the tent. Once you reach the other side, separate the floor from the tent body by pulling the 2 halves in opposite directions, just as if you were unzipping a jacket. Once the tent body and floor are separated, place the tent body aside and start working the floor underneath the bed, making sure the zipper poles are still facing up. To ensure proper tent orientation, the zipper should be on the left side when standing at the foot of the bed. If your bed is too long to fully sit on top of the tent floor, the head of your bed should be sitting fully on top of the floor, and the foot of your bed should be overhanging. Now that the tent floor is in place, it's time to assemble the tent body around it. Start by placing the tent body over the bed, making sure the zipper is oriented correctly with where it reconnects to the tent floor, but do not reattach the zipper yet. Then, lay the tent body out flat so the corners at the roof of the tent line up with the corners at the floor. Next, assemble all of the poles like so. Next, start inserting the poles through the sleeves along the roof and floor of the tent body. The number 2 poles should be inserted into the sleeves running along the length of the bed, and the number 3 poles along the width of the bed. Each side of the tent takes 2 identical poles, one for the roof sleeve and one for the floor sleeve. This will add up to a total of 4 poles around the roof of the tent and 4 poles around the foot. Once all 8 poles are inserted, gather the 8 corner junctions. You'll notice that each corner junction has 2 small slots. These allow the tent poles to snap in place like so. When attaching the junctions to the poles, the slots should be facing up for corners along the roof of the tent and down for the corners at the floor of the tent. Once all 8 corner junctions have been snapped in and the roof and foot of the tent are fully framed out, it's time to raise the tent. To do so, place the number 1 poles in the roof corner junctions one at a time while slowly raising the roof. Keep working each corner until the poles can be inserted into the bottom corner junctions. Now that the tent body is assembled, it's time to reattach the floor. Simply reattach the 2 halves using the opposite motion you used to separate them. If your bed was too long to fully sit on the tent floor, you'll need to lift up the foot of the bed while zipping that section of the tent. Once the floor is fully zipped up, tie the corner junctions in place and fasten the Velcro along the poles. Your tent is now set up and ready to use.